Hello, everyone.
Nice.
This is Park and Eat with our guest,
Hello.
Mama D or Debbie Bernfield.
Mhm.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hopefully, some people might
yeah.
Mama D or Debbie Bernfield. Hello,
Mhm.
everyone.
Hello.
Hopefully, some people might Mama D or Debbie Bernfield. We got a nice little echo here going on.
Yeah,
Are we good now?
Okay. Hi, Dave.
Yeah, we're good now.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hello, everyone.
Good to see you.
Hopefully, some people noticed that I said one time, but I meant another. It happens. Happens a lot with me, really. I say one time and I mean another.
That's okay.
You have to learn how to read your mind.
Exactly. I just wish. I just want you to know this time right near. Oh gosh. Off the rail.
It's already starting.
It's already starting. Yes, please take us further. We're going on the rail over to Tallahassee. Okay, there we go. we usually, this is going to be for our hometown hijinks and Disney. We usually have a nice little intro that plops right in here.
We do,
but we are going to try to reprieve from using it this time around to see if the dang copyright that's been going around can go away.
Yeah.
Because we've been having a problem with all of our hometown hijinks and Disney's streams have been copyrighted. So one by one, we'll go through the videos.
Yeah.
The next one, if it's still copyrighted, will be the next one and the next one. And the next one. But this time it's the intro, which I think is what it is, because I think it's the longest. Which is for the videos, I think it is the longest video because I have that 10-second timer at the end of it, if you remember correctly.
Yes.
So I think that makes it the longest.
Yeah.
So, hello everyone. Please join us for some excitement. Yes. We're going to be talking about some hometown treats, some foods that people do love from your original hometown. I got some different restaurants to talk about from my hometowns. It will be interesting. I'm going for the original hometown, which is Richland, Washington.
Hi, Molly.
I was born in Richland. Molly. My name is Richard, and my middle name is Robert. Yes.
Richard, Robert. Okay.
Richard, Robert.
I'll remember that now when you act up.
Yeah. It's. I was named after both of my grandpas.
Wonderful.
So I'm Richard II, Robert II. Cool. But it's really confusing. What's even more confusing, having one grandpa that's named Richard, and another one's called Robert, and then his brother was named Robert also.
Oh my.
Wow.
Yeah. And my dad's name's Rick. We're all the R's.
Well, both my grandfathers were Joseph.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh my.
So like Molly said, if I start to act up, to start using that middle Robert name, and I will probably. My grandma used to use that all the time, and my mom. So I would probably quite right up.
My mom called us everything. She just like.
Oh gosh.
She'd be like when she wanted one child, she started calling the other child, and then we're like, well, which child do you want? She goes, I don't care. You just get down
here. How many childs did she have, though?
We had 4 children in the family. We were 4.
My grandma had 15.
Oh my!
All living in the one house at one time.
Oh my Lord!
Wow.
Yep. So she had the same scenario. She didn't want to try to name off 15 dang names. No. When one kid has to come down, all have to come down. So she just said, kids, and they would all have to come down, my mom said. So she was the youngest of the group. My mom was. So Lots of family. We tried to do a reunion about, I would say, about 7 to 8 years ago.
Mhm.
And in the picture, I swear there's about 500 to 600 people in that one
Oh
picture.
my
Wow.
goodness.
We had to use a stand like a stand for like football games
Uh-huh.
to try to get it so all of us could be in the picture
In one shot.
in one shot.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, we have that picture somewhere too.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. I could name off about 80% of the people. So
That's pretty
I
good.
think that's pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Hey.
So,
So
hometown hijinks and Disney, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Brand
Yep.
video clubs. I'm gonna try to.
So we're gonna go to the first segment, which
We're not gonna
is-
do the intro.
No.
Okay, let's do it with this. Well, it's the great way to start it off. Okay.
nice.
Do you want to start it off, Debbie, or do you want one of us to? Because either of us would be willing to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't remember restaurant names. I mean, like I said, I was there last time I was there 2017 from
Okay.
Norm's funeral, but really I haven't been there in years. So it's like
Okay.
40 years. It's like almost 40 years since I really been.
I would count that
So-
for me. Hometown would be the place that you're living in right now.
Oh, my
So-
hometown is okay. Well, New York. Well, I wanted to
New
bring up
York is your hometown, but you're living in
Florida.
Florida.
Right, yeah. My hometown
Yeah.
was my original place of, where I lived before Florida. But
Yeah,
pizza was
of
the
course.
thing, and all the Jewish delis.
Oh, the
Mm.
Jewish.
And
place.
going
We gotta
to-
love 'em.
You're going to all the
Mm-hmm.
oh God, I got the name. The Jewish places
Cat.
that you buy your meat.
Katz's Deli.
The lot of the Jewish
Katz's
delis.
Deli, that's a big one. Everyone loves
big
Katz.
one. Juniors is a big one.
Juniors is a huge one.
Oh my god, I love
Yeah,
juniors.
but on Long Island, I don't remember too much. But yeah, but it was that.
Mhm.
But here,
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't really go out so much anymore. I used to
Okay.
go out quite a bit, a few years ago.
Yeah.
But really, since 2019, I haven't really gone
Okay.
out
Mhm.
much to restaurants. But the few that I've gone to is like, of course, Olive Garden, the normal
Yeah,
stuff.
the normal.
Last week I celebrated one of my friends. Actually, I knew him from work. He turned 75, and we ate at an Italian restaurant that was there since the 70s.
Okay.
Cool.
And so he wanted to eat there to celebrate, and that was like really, really good. They had pizzas and all
Yeah.
kinds of your regular, typical Italian,
Of course.
foods.
Is that the? Do you have like a favorite kind of food you like to eat?
Well, since I can't say I'm like I was brought up kosher. Not that I'm
Okay.
kosher, but I sort of kind of keep some of the traditions.
Mhm.
I'm
Okay.
not mixing meat with cheese, with dairy and stuff like that.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
So I'm kind of limited on what I
Yeah.
really can eat out there because not many restaurants, everything has cheese in it these days.
These days, yes.
Right.
Unless you find a vegetarian place,
A
and then
vegetarian
they
place,
even
yeah,
deceive you sometimes.
Right? Yeah. But
Cheese made
basically,
out of pinto beans, which I've seen. I'm like,
Really? Oh wow.
yes.
I kind of grew up with eating mostly vegetables because my
Okay.
mom's side of the family ate, a little bit of fish and vegetables.
Yeah.
Lots of rice, potatoes, things
Yep.
like that. But
Yep.
so like what I usually eat at like an Italian restaurant, I try to eat things that don't mix the cheese. Like if I have like a veal cutlet and they have the
Okay.
sandwich, I kind of tell them skip the cheese.
Yeah.
Just give me the veal and a little bit of the sauce.
Right.
Or chicken. I eat a lot of the chicken. Like I said, I try to eat it like, more in the just like a dish, and also much the sandwich because they mix the cheese and all that stuff.
Yes.
So, so
yeah.
yes,
That's because of religion, not because you're allergic to it, right?
Yeah. Well, combination actually.
Combination.
Combination. So, my stomach is extremely sensitive to a lot of spices. So I can't do like much of the Mexican and all that stuff.
Oh, wonderful! Yeah. Well, Mexican now, all the Mexican.
I can't do all the spices, or my stomach will be yelling at me.
Yeah.
So,
kind of reminds me of my mom, which has the last time we counted, which is about a week ago, for allergies that are food related. She has a list of about 46 different items that she cannot have.
Wow.
Milk being one of them. Eggs, she cannot have the egg yolks, but she can have egg whites.
Right.
And she has a bunch of other things. She cannot have citric acid at all. So that counts non-food related. She cannot have the flu shot.
Wow.
It is brined in egg yolks. If you think about it. Well, they used to be for the longest time. I think the last few years, there's some that are not, because they're starting to have allergic reactions to them, and I think she can have those, which she is using, I think. Because she wants to have the shot, but she could not use it because of the egg.
Right. I do. I don't get too much of the shots either because I just have.
Yeah. She likes to use the shot.
Reaction to whatever,
If she does not do it, she says that the reaction that she almost always gets the cold or the flu if she does not use the shot.
Wow.
Almost every single year. So she always does the shot because she'd rather have the symptoms from the shot, which is a rash, itchiness for about 3 to 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
She would rather have that than try to have the flu that is lasting about a month.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Yeah. So,
and it's not the itchiness that she's getting either. It's like coughing. It's the full-on flu. So she's having a temperature, the whole works.
Right. Yeah. That's what I would get. I would get the flu. I always end up getting an upper respiratory infection.
Yeah.
Which is what I end up getting. But as far as cooking and stuff like that at home, I don't cook.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I do because I don't really go out and
right.
So, but like tonight, I just made myself some chicken, and I made myself some. It was frozen cauliflower and broccoli rice.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
the weirdest thing now, my mom looked at the ingredients for this. She loves broccoli. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She tried to eat some of it from frozen, and she looked at the ingredients, just as a customary check.
Yeah.
It had citric acid as the brining to make it last longer.
Mm-hmm.
So she could not have the broccoli.
Oh, wow.
Right. Yeah, you have to. I look at everything. I look at all the ingredients.
It's like, but the coolest thing is, we took my mom onto her 4th cruise of all time.
Nice.
Onto Disney Cruise Line.
Awesome.
That was about a year ago. It turned out so good. She's willing to go back this year, and yes, she's going with us in about 2 months. Yes.
Wonderful.
The one that's in a month away, which is Disney, she is not going to go with us, but the one in the Princess, she will, which means that we're going to have to mess with the food regulations on that one.
Hi, Pete. Welcome.
I'll tell you how that one goes.
Yeah.
So I cook plain.
Yeah, I like that Disney. If you ever go onto Disney Cruise Line, it's kind of worth it if you have allergies or if you have regulations on what you eat, because they have one server that serves you the whole time the trip that you're there. Moves from restaurant to restaurant, different restaurants, and he memorizes every single kind of allergy or kind of things you do not eat or like to eat also. So
Thank
it's
you,
very
Pete.
Impressive.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I'm not going there. Here we go
I'm gonna
again.
go
Oh
Richard
gosh.
Robert.
Molly Will, Molly's even using my middle name. Here we go.
Hold on, let me write that down. Hold on. Okay, it's in my brain now. Okay, got it.
Okay, this will even burn you into your brain even more. My grandma loved making nicknames for all of her kids, okay? She could not remember Richard Robert because that was her husband.
Oh my.
So, what'd she do? She called me by a nickname, Dickie Bob.
Dickie Bob.
Bob. Bob is short for Robert.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
And
yeah, I get the point.
Ricky Dickie.
I get the point.
Dickie Bob. So that will hang over my head, and probably since Pete heard it, he'll probably post it everywhere.
We'll be using
I
it.
don't care. You know what, though? I do not allow anyone to call me by that name unless it
Right.
was my grandma. She
Of
was the
course.
exception. I loved her calling me that
Of
because
course.
that was her special name for me.
Of course.
Yes. So, food. We talked a little bit about what you like to eat.
Mhm.
I like to eat like many different kinds of food. I
Mm,
used to love to eat spicy food when I was a little bit younger, up
right.
until I was about 23.
Hi, Dave.
Roughly.
Welcome in.
After
Hello,
23, I
Dave.
started to have heartburn from spicy food because I ate too much. One instance of eating too much of a tomato paste with tomatoes in it, and it was spaghetti and meatballs,
Mm-hmm.
and it was too much tomatoes. And I think some of the tomatoes were not all the way cooked through.
Oh my.
Right, yeah, the foods have to be cooked through. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what started my heartburn. And it from then on, I've had heartburn my whole life.
Oh wow.
From about 23 and on. So it hasn't really been that long.
No, but it's been long enough.
Roughly about 20 something odd years, a little bit over, not by much. I think it's 21 years exactly. If I think of it in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's 23. I'm 41. Yeah.
Yeah, do the math.
Okay. So, one of my places that I love to eat at, I'll just go towards New York yet again because they'll go right down Mike's alleyway.
Mm-hmm.
Those Katz's Deli. I'll go back to it. That is one of the best meat cutting places I've ever been to. It is so good there. It is right across from a park. You're gonna see lines for as long as your eye could see.
The lines go out the door down the street.
And just keep going.
Yep.
I loved it though. But I love that place. And my favorite pizza that I loved eating was in the downtown Brooklyn area. So we would have to hop a train, head on over there. And it was like in the industrial area.
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Yeah,
And
we used to get
fantastic pizzas. They always have that long line. But you know what? It was kind of worth it for those pizzas.
And ices. I remember we used to get ices.
Yeah, but it was called, I can remember the name of it. Giovanni's.
Giovanni's was awesome. Yeah.
Giovanni's or something like that.
The ices were different. Something. The ices were really made with real fruit.
Oh, the ices, yeah.
Ices. They were not like today where they color it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can find places that still have the real fruit.
You can.
If you know where to go.
And also eating potato knishes.
Oh, yes.
Okay, what the heck is a knish? I keep hearing it near.
There's two different kinds of potatoes.
There's two different kinds.
Knish is like the square.
Yes.
It has like a breading almost on it, on the potato.
Yes.
And then there's the actual knishes where it's like a round thing and it's just full of potato. And it's like a little light layer of almost like a phyllo dough, something kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
But it's like a light layer of it covering the potato.
Yeah.
Okay. Debbie, speaking of the New York, do you remember egg creams?
Oh yes.
What are they?
Oh yes, my parents
what
were
are they,
on that.
Because when I go to one of my favorite places, I always see them in the menu. What is it? What is it?
And a lot of these department stores used to have.
Yes.
I don't know if they have it so much now. Maybe they still have it in New York. They had a lot of their restaurants.
Yes.
They had little restaurants in department stores.
Yes.
And they
Bloomingdale's
sell
has it.
Yep.
Bloomingdale's has it. Saks has it. Macy's got it. Yep.
Yeah.
All the department stores have it.
Oh,
the Tiffany.
Way to go, Pete, Mike. Your street cred just went up on Pete area.
Well, good, because
there you go, street cred.
Fly goes fly, okay.
And my grandma, whenever we always visited her, she lived in New York. We lived in Seattle. 6.5 hour flight usually, roughly. But we would do it almost every Christmas for up until I was about 6, all the way up to I was about 16. So we did it for about 10 years. Every single year we'd go up there for Christmas. She had her own bigger house. That was when she had quite a bit more money. She corralled it over the years after she married into my grandpa. So she did really well after she married. I think it was because she was always depressed when she wasn't married to my grandpa.
I understand that, yeah.
Because she didn't have no one to share it with.
Right, yeah.
So she liked taking us to Jewish places in New York.
Nice.
So we would eat like latkes, we would eat chalas, the bread, and then we would also eat some brisket here and there. But it would be Jewish brisket. Obviously.
Yep, that's I grew up on that.
Yep. And then many other things. I remember she always had you had to finish your miso ball soup. You had to finish it. Yeah.
You see, I didn't grow up so much on that. I grew up more on not unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm greatly appreciated. I grew up more on the Middle Eastern because my mom's family came from Spain and Turkey and from Middle East.
I think it was a different kind, though.
No, it's different kind of food.
Different kind of Jewish, really.
It's different kind of Jewish, right? My mom was what we call it now is Sephardic. Judaism. And my father's side was Ashkenazis. So I grew up more of. My parents tried to combine both, because we. But really, I ate a lot of food.
My grandma converted Judaism to my grandpa. So he became full-on Jewish. Well, no, full-on. He integrated Jewish, I guess you can call it.
Right.
But he decided to, he would have the full-on beard and had the hat, the whole works. He went full-on towards supporting my grandma's wishes. So
wonderful.
Great.
Yeah, that turned out really good. But in that instance, we knew we were going to an official local Jewish place because the people that were serving you food were all Jewish. They would have their hats on, the whole works. The whole works Jewish.
Well, my mom's father had.
I still don't remember to this day what the names of the restaurants were.
Yeah, I don't remember the restaurants' names either. My father, my grandfather, my father's.
I swear their names was like 50 letters long. I could not swear. I could not say.
My mom's father had his own restaurant.
Really?
And since his restaurant was not kosher.
Oh,
he could not eat in his own restaurant.
Oh my goodness.
So my mother would have to bring food from the house to my grandfather's restaurant so he can eat.
That's so hard.
Yep.
To own your own restaurant but not be able to eat it.
Eat it.
You know what I mean? Now,
And then I would, obviously when we went up in December, I would always think of it as Christmas, right?
Oh yes.
No.
Yeah.
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah. Yep.
We were Jewish, so
Mm-hmm.
full on Hanukkah. We were eating at that time. She brought out the special dishes. She made her own, obviously.
Yeah.
So those were tazamies, I guess they call it. But it was like, I believe it was like root vegetables mixed with dried fruit.
Right.
I don't know how you would say that. I'm not very good at pronunciation of Jewish. It's hard names. And then I know we had the
gold coins.
Hamilstation or something like that too. So
something like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about the gold coins?
The gold coins.
Gold coins.
The gold coins. Yep.
I did them in my second year.
I've never really been married, so I didn't really have the experience of that with my grandma.
Right.
So
did you?
If I would have become, it would have been a Jewish wedding. It still will be, probably.
Right. Right. Speaking of Jewish places, well, you mentioned cats.
Cats.
Guess what? I'm gonna name the other one. Juniors in New York City. One of the most amazing places in your life. And
Junior's Deli, if I remember correctly, right?
Junior's Restaurant and Cheesecake. They
are
famous
so it is a place that has a cheesecake.
I eat them every time I go. I already know exactly what I want on the menu. I don't even need the menu.
By the way, Junior's Cheesecake itself can be sent across the state to wherever you're at if you want to buy one like that.
And believe it or not, Debbie, you can get Junior's Cheesecake delivered to you.
Anywhere in the world.
From New York. So...
it is so good.
Cheesecake is my favorite.
Yeah. Junior's Cheesecake. It's the one that started it all.
You got your original. You got your brownie explosion.
Yeah.
You got your red velvet, which I love the red velvet. You got your chocolate mousse. You got your the Brooklyn blackout, which is all chocolate. Devil's Food is really good too.
Devil's Food.
For me, I mean,
you know what I love?
Cream
I went to Junior's I went to Junior's and I loved the.
What'd you get?
It was like a carrot cake / cheesecake in one.
The carrot cake cheesecake is really good.
Ooh, that is delicious.
And believe it or not, guys, the pieces of cheesecake are this thick. They are huge. And
that's one piece.
Just one piece. Now, for me, usually when I go I usually eat there, and then you have to save room for cheesecake.
Oh, of course.
So what I usually
do is your whole meal.
Half of the cheesecake there, and then bring the rest home for later. Let me tell you, you will always have leftovers when.
Oh, by the way, everyone loves also the strawberry cream. Strawberry cream.
I haven't had that one yet.
Oh, it is good.
I haven't had that one yet. Ooh,
people love that one. The classic. You gotta go with the classic cheesecake. It's the
original. The
original has that texture that people cannot go away from.
Let me tell you,
it's so good.
And there is always a line to get in there.
Oh,
no matter which location you go to in New York, the original in Brooklyn, the one in the Times Square, or the other one on the Schubert's Alley. All three, believe me, theater days, forget it. 5 o'clock on matinee, line out the door, believe me. But the minute they know you are going to the theater, they will get you in with it. The in and out quick.
Yeah.
And believe me.
For anyone that is wondering, reservations do help for that place.
Actually, we never do it because
I've done it. It makes it about
enough
It makes it about 20 minutes faster, which is pretty nice, really.
It is.
Yeah.
Now,
If you're on a time crunch.
especially on matinee day, I would say seriously have lunch at 11 a.m. Because then you are done by 1, or you go right after the show at 5 o'clock. Whoo! It gets crowded quick.
Now, if you want to talk about a really good burger restaurant, and it is right around the edge of Broadway Alley because of the
You mean Schubert Alley
Broadway shows. So Smash Burger.
That's over on 8th Avenue.
It's 8th Avenue, a little bit up. But it's not bad of a walk. No, I don't think.
No, it's only, well, let's see. If you're coming up from Port Authority, it's only 2 blocks.
2 New York blocks.
Yeah.
If anyone knows what that means.
The blocks are big and the avenues are long.
If you know what you're meaning, it's 2 big blocks. It's roughly about 4 blocks away, 4 normal blocks.
From where?
From that, because New York blocks are a lot longer. You know what I mean?
Schubert Alley is between the 8th, with the 8th and
oh gosh,
Peter,
you already dived into those, and Debbi, I believe she heard some of that.
Say it,
Peter Joseph Medina.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for trying to get us off track.
Yeah.
We let you have it that one time. Come on.
Yeah, but not this time because it's important. Anyway, okay. So where are we going next, Richard?
We are going board. So my probably. So, have you been to that Disney that much, Mama?
Not much. I like last December.
Okay.
That was my first time in 20 years.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite restaurant that you got to experience when you went down there?
Well, I ate again. I honestly, please forgive me. I don't remember the name. It was a German restaurant.
Beer Garden.
Was it in Disney Springs?
Yeah.
Beer Garden.
Beer Garden. And it was a wonderful meal that I had with Pete and Molly and Molly's mom.
Wonderful.
So that was a full-on experience. If it was in the group.
It was really, really nice.
Good.
Okay.
From what I remember years ago, I love Epcot. Epcot is my favorite park.
I love Epcot myself.
For food,
I just love it because of all the history and the different countries and and I don't know if they do it so much now, but I remember years ago they used to do where you could walk through each country and they had like a little tour. I think I remember correctly if they did like a little tour or a little something to learn about the country. Or they had
they might still do that only at festival times.
Okay, maybe, but they used to do it before the festival, before they had the festivals and stuff like that.
Yeah,
they used to do that. So now they only do that during the festivals. But that was what made me love Epcot because I love history of learning about the countries.
Yes,
and
you could still do that to a point on non-festival times, but you would have to go to the kids set centers and just start asking around. Probably, yes.
When it first opened up Epcot, that's what they used to do. They don't do. Obviously, they don't do that anymore. But my favorite restaurant was France.
Okay.
I love because my mom loved anything French. In our house, we had everything country French as decorations. Wonderful. So she was everything. My middle name is actually French. You know, my sister's name was French, so it was always a French. Spice to it, I guess, what do you want to call it? So I would think I'm the only one in the family who actually sort of took that in. But so France was one of my favorite restaurants. I did like the Japanese restaurant. I don't remember the names of them because, like I said, I haven't really been
They've
there.
changed since then. They've changed like 3 to 4 times
Yeah,
over
I mean, like I said, it's
few odd
been
years.
over 20 years now since I've been to those.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
really
20
remember.
years ago, I don't remember the name of the restaurant for Japan either.
I don't remember. I just remember that that's what it was and what I enjoyed the food.
Since then. It opened about 15 years ago, I believe, Mike.
Okay.
5 years before that.
Yeah. So that's pretty much, as far as I go. I mean, I mean, I'm going to hopefully start not next year, but the year after that. Hopefully, I'm going to start going more and more often to Disney. Get the the pass, the AP. What's it called?
Yeah,
The AP.
AP.
Yeah, I can't do it next year, but I'll hopefully be able to do it the following year.
Hopefully, when that happens, I'll be living in Florida by then. I might be able to meet up with you whenever.
And definitely, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I want to do that to almost every streamer that's on our communities. I want to be known.
You and I have a list of things.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh.
But I got Figment out because, with the since you mentioned Epcot,
Yeah, Epcot.
I love Epcot.
Yes, did you see what Pete just put?
I see that. So you may have to do it again.
Oh my, is what Pete just said.
Yeah. Oh dear. For me, it's hard.
Love your Epcot. Just talk about one of the ones you haven't talked about yet.
Which ones haven't I talked about yet? Because I basically have named them all already. I'm gonna say, let me think. Ooh, the one place that I loved in 1996 before they changed it over to the Regal Eagle was the quick service in the U.S. Pavilion. That chicken sandwich was so delicious. Yeah. I loved it.
Oh yeah, there was a place. Was it in Hollywood Springs? Earl of.
No.
Disney Springs had Earl of Sandwich.
Earl of Sandwich, yeah, that's another restaurant we went to.
I love Earl of Sandwich. We try to go there, but it gets too.
I went there and didn't like it. Ugh.
I'm sorry.
Nah, not my thing. But
the line for Earl of Sandwich, it can get about 30 to 40 strong.
Yeah.
I would say that one of my other favorites in Disney, speaking about the Disney Springs, has to be Jaleo.
Jaleo.
It's really good Spanish food. The Mexican Coca-Cola is delicious. It is really, really good. And when I went there, the food was very, very good. So those are a few.
What was another place that we went
welcome
to?
in, Corby.
Yeah,
hi, Corby. Welcome in.
Hi, Corby. What was the other restaurant that I think we went to with Hollywood Springs?
Was it Homecoming?
Not Homecoming.
Deluxe Burger.
We went. It was fish. Was it fish or chips?
So that would be Raglan Road.
Raglan Road.
I think that's
Raglan Road.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't eaten there yet, but I want to.
I want to eat with the restaurant that Steve goes to.
You mean the Boathouse?
The Boathouse.
No, the Prime. Was it Prime? The 50s?
Prime time 50s.
Prime.
50s prime time.
Yes, 50s prime time.
I want to experience that.
Thank you. I'm not.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I'll pass.
I love those experience-enabled restaurants where
I want to do Woody's Roundup Barbecue. That's the one I want.
Woody's Roundup will be cool. That's an experience-enabled. I want to also. Yes, I love the Raglan Road.
Yes, I have seen that on
show. I also have been a few times, and I like their burgers enough, but the Blues,
House of Blues, that sometimes has but you have to know which night you're going because you have concerts. Concerts almost every night. Around a barbecue.
You just got to know what.
That's true. That's true, Dave.
No, it is not.
Oh,
I'd rather go to 50. I mean, seriously, I want to go to Woody's Roundup Barbecue because anybody who knows me knows how much I love Toy Story. I love it. I cannot wait for the 5th movie to come out. I'm excited for it. I can't wait. I cannot wait for that story to look.
So, a restaurant that I have not talked about, and I'll talk about it from Epcot, and we'll just kind of stick to the same vicinity. Sure. I got to try Le Cellier at one time.
Le
Cellier, Canada Pavilion.
What'd you think of that?
Steakhouse kind of restaurant. Mm-hmm. I loved their mashed potatoes, and the steak that they had was glorious. It had like an au jus kind of sauce that went on top of it. Okay. Green beans were great, but it's almost like Southern food that you eat, but it's a really good steakhouse, but it's almost like homegrown food kind of thing. Okay. It's very, very close to me because that was the one time I got to go with my grandma to Disney.
Wonderful.
Disney World.
That's great.
She's only been to Disney World once, and that was her only time. So I got to go experience it with my grandmother, which did fly down from New York. So
wonderful.
She was a hoot. I loved it. She was in her electric wheelchair the whole time and just zipped around. Epcot is so great for that.
It is.
I appreciate there not being that many hills there.
I agree. Well, wait a minute.
Very little hills. There's one, and it's right around Fritz.
Yep, right near the bridge.
Yes.
To the back door.
Yes, beautiful memories. I will always remember her because of that one Disney trip I took with her, and then all the stories that she always told me that she had, the experiences she had.
Yeah.
She was, because I was her son, or not her son, but because I was a grandson, she always told me as many stories as she could. So,
of course, same with me.
Yes, yeah. Now, I don't appreciate how much hills are in Animal Kingdom, though. I don't know.
Here's the thing with me in Animal Kingdom.
That one hill going up, that's a trucker.
But too many bumps. I'm sorry.
Too many bumps for one. And number two, you have to follow. If you don't, you can't really. You can't go on the shortcut either. If anyone knows about the shortcut,
I think I know which one you mean.
Trying to go up the hill. It is a bridge that is a wooden bridge that you walk across and go up.
Yep.
Shortcut. It takes like 5 minutes off your walk time. So
the best part about using with the NECB there is you can go underneath the Tree of Life.
Yes, I love the Tree of Life area.
Doing that.
I swear I like the animals better around that you can see around the Tree of Life also.
I agree.
So the Galapagos turtles are on the, let me think, left-hand side. Going up on the
I made sure to take a picture of the elephant.
I love the elephant, but the Galapagos turtle.
Corby wants to know what shortcut. Do you want to know about the shortcut? Because you don't know.
Shortcut would be, okay, so it's easier to explain if you're going down. So when you're going down, you'll see two paths that split.
From where? The Tree of Life?
From the Tree of Life, going towards the exit. Okay, so your exit, there's only one way to exit.
Yep.
Really. There's two paths that lead left and right that kind of do like a V formation back and forth.
Yep, I know where it is.
You go straight in that. There's a little tiny like seating area.
Yes.
Most people don't notice. There's a little tiny pathway that heads off to the right.
There's a cave.
And through the cave of wonders, as I always called it. That's pretty funny, nice little funny nod. And it will take you onto a wooden hang bridge. I recommend not taking an e-card onto it, by the way. I don't know.
Never mind. I usually take the main exit.
You see what I mean on that one. I think it's not wide enough.
I'll pass.
But walking that, it takes about 5 minutes off your walking time because it cuts the V into going a straight line, basically.
Yeah.
That is the shortcut. It takes not even 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes off your walk time, probably.
Yeah.
It's a very, very short one.
Oh yeah.
But if we're going to talk about Animal Kingdom,
yeah, I could think of one restaurant that I absolutely love.
I went on to one big restaurant. I'm talking big, like it's right on the outskirts of Animal Kingdom.
I think I know which one it is.
Rainforest Cafe.
Oh yeah,
I know it.
We have a Rainforest Cafe in one of our malls here.
Yes.
Nice.
I ate there once or twice, maybe.
I never ate that.
Decent burgers. They all have about the same menu. They sometimes have seasonal food. So if you know what time of year you're going,
it's more about the atmosphere than the
it's
food.
about the atmosphere mostly.
I'm gonna say something on this, okay?
Uh-oh.
You go to Animal Kingdom and you eat at Rainforest Cafe. Now, me personally, I'd rather go to Tippon's. Because I love
That's true.
Tippon's is an amazing restaurant. It is a little pricey, but it's worth the money. Let me
now, Rainforest is made
for that right
kids to experience the rainforest
a
lot of times.
Yeah, but it's like
that is why I went on to it. When I went to the rainforest, it was before I went with my grandma.
Corby, I've never eaten there at Nomadland. I need to do it.
I think I was 9.
One of these times.
I was 9 when I went, and I liked it.
Oh, wow.
So I was young. I was a young strapping kid. So first time to Disney World, 9 years old, roughly. I think I was 9 or 11, one of the two. I was about 6 to 7 when I went to Disneyland the first time. Yes, I went there beforehand, but that was a road trip.
Wonderful.
Through Washington, all the way through California and down.
Nice.
It was a little bit long. It took about 4 days, and my dad decided to book like the cheapest hotels we could find.
Oh my! I'm not even going there.
It was me, my mom, my sister, and me, all 4 of us, cramped in a pretty small car. I would say we were shoulder to shoulder the whole time.
I get the point.
And I was a younger brother, being younger brother things, trying to annoy my sister.
I can only imagine these cars.
You experienced the whole thing.
I'm an only child, seriously.
Do you still do that, though?
Oh, no. I don't anymore. I don't want her to try to get back at me anymore.
I want to see her get on the wheel. And you know where I'm going with this on the wheel.
Oh boy!
You know which one I'm talking about, right?
I got her onto the wheel.
You did, and she would not speak to you for the rest of the day.
She did not speak to me the rest of the day, and she was green.
She was
5 minutes.
She was livid with you.
5 minutes into the ride, she was green to the mouth. She never puked. Don't get her wrong. She never puked. But I fed her. I was not that smart beforehand. I fed her corn dogs right beforehand.
And you went on the wheel.
Then we went onto the wheel because that's greasy food right before going on to the wheel.
And which side did you pick? This. Yep.
That side. This is Disneyland. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad Disney World does not have that wheel of doom.
Amen.
But what it is, a regular wheel. There's a safe side, then there's a track
side
for the inside track part.
Yeah.
The cart does not have brakes or acceleration. It does it itself, and it just keeps swooping around to wherever. Sometimes not even stop swooping. Sometimes it just keeps moving back and forth.
He's still trying to get me on the wheel.
Yes, I want to get him on the wheel.
I will tell you will not like what I say to you.
Yeah, Disney World needs that. I agree, Dave. They need to put a little bit of brine in what they put out.
I will not be going on that.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
that's in
no
Disneyland.
idea.
Yes. It's easy to see because
People
the
scream on it.
Incredicoaster does a loop on the inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would you like him to film this? Because we will do it.
We were considering filming it, Dave. When I get Mike down to California, we're considering filming us on the
Now, wait a
Wheel of
minute.
Doom.
Why don't we tell him what the bet was? You said to me that if I were to go on the wheel, on the spinning side,
Mm-hmm.
the bet was that he would get as many spirit jerseys as I want. Mm-hmm. And there's a list. If I remember
Richard's like,
that's what you told me.
Well,
Spirit jerseys.
Richard's like, I don't remember.
I'll knock it down. I'll knock it down to 3 if we go back and forth.
Not too high for me. I'm telling you.
Would you be willing to do it for 3 spirit jerseys? Because that's 70,
I would do it for
70, 70.
6.
Oh,
6.
I don't know if I would be willing to do 6.
Now wait a minute.
$500 to $600.
3 spirit jerseys and 3 plush of my choice.
And plushes are fine because at least they don't put a burning in your pocket.
But you don't know which ones I see, shopping too.
Okay, so shopping. 3 spirit jerseys, 3 plushes, and 2 lounge flies of your choice.
They have to be crossbodies.
I don't care what kind of
Wait a minute. 3 spirit jerseys, 3 plush, 2 lounge flies, and 1 piece of artwork.
Oh, I would agree to that as long as you agree to do the exact opposite for me.
And what would you want?
Hi, Gloria.
3 spirit jerseys, 3 lounge flies,
all right,
or 3 spirit jerseys, 3 plushes, 2 lounge flies, and an artwork of my choice. I would do the exact thing. It would be whoever wins. You know what? That's gonna be.
If I win, I'm gonna be like, we're going shopping right after this. After I use the bathroom to. And I will not be eating before
I won't be watching that part.
For people that are dizzy, I recommend not watching it.
Yes, because I have seen my friend do it, and they moved on the wheel. Believe me, I've seen it. Yeah, and it swings.
I wouldn't be able to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
So that is the bet, guys.
Okay.
And then also, Mike, and I've been talking with some people.
You have, okay.
With more weight on either side makes it move more.
Hi, Jason.
So if we had, let's say, some people that is with us that have some weight to them.
Oh, God.
It could make it worse of a ride. I could consider asking some people.
4-letter word
I could consider asking some people, yes.
The thing is, if I would be sitting with someone, I need someone with weight.
Yes, but the more weight there is, the more.
I need someone with weight on both sides.
Oh, wonderful, Jeannie. All right. Yay. Very good.
I'll be in the middle.
Hi.
I need to be sitting in the middle and someone on each side of me that have weight to them.
This would be me.
I won't feel
2 people on each of my side, me holding on for dear life. I'm not
Here's the thing. Think of it this way.
Mm-hmm.
The less weight you have, the less it moves back and forth.
Thank goodness. I'm taking that. I'm taking that.
But
hi, Jeannie.
Hi, Jeannie.
For every extra person that you have with you, I could consider maybe upping the ante.
Oh, God. To what? You want to make it 6 spirit jerseys?
I can make it 6 spirit jerseys if you have 2 people on both sides.
Fine. But I get to pick the
Two people on your side. Oh,
I
think
get
of
to
it.
pick
I
the
never
people,
thought of
though.
it this way. What if there's one person that's not that much weight? Hello, me. And
Hello,
then
me.
three people that is a little bit, quite a bit more weight, which would be you and two extra people on
That's
one side.
fine, as long as we're. Oh my god!
I don't know.
This is gonna be either
It
very
will
good or
work
very
out
bad.
the spinning. Could it make it go more or less? I don't know,
I'd
because
rather it go less. Myself.
But if I remember correctly, they asked that the weight be about the same on both sides.
See,
About. So,
Dave, you definitely want to see this. Oh yes, you're gonna see
Dave,
it at some point.
could I invite you to
Oh
come
my
with us?
god! If he were to, oh my, Debbie, do you?
I don't know.
Are you sure,
Who else?
Debbie?
Okay, who
I
else
need
would
to
be
be.
about
I
the
need
same
to be
as Dave?
sandwiched. I need to be sandwiched.
Okay.
Because
We can
Yeah.
hold on for
my
dear
whole
life
body-
together.
my whole body will lift up, and I need to be
I
sandwiched
get it.
so I stay put.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Who do we
Okay.
get to join? Oh my. Now wait a minute. You're talking about spinning? Oh, we are totally going on the teacups. I am not
The
kidding.
teacups are
I do
great.
spin. I do spin.
I do spin.
I spin fast.
We're gonna have to challenge each other. Which one can spin the faster? Ooh,
Me.
me.
Leave me all out of that, please.
Are you sure you don't want to go on teacups?
If I spin,
Put it
I'll
this
be
way. I
continu-
like to go like
I would
this.
still be spinning.
Like
If
that.
I spin, I would still be spinning.
Oh
So-
my.
That's what it does. I love spin. Oh, we're gonna have to get him to
Yeah, I know.
teacups now.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna have to be the judge on the teacup.
Say it, Debbie. You have to.
Uh,
Oh my God! I can remember
this
watching
show. It goes off the rail, but it's
streamer,
intentionally.
and someone else got spun
It's Dave
on
this
the
time.
teacup, and she was
Okay.
mad. Remember this, Debbie? And you know who I'm talking about. She hates to spin on the teacups, and her son was with her. He spun on the teacups, and she was mad. Do you know who I'm talking about? Who is it?
Now, Corby, it all matters on arm strength, but I never heard
Really,
of
the purple teacup.
any of the
Okay.
teacups spin faster. I never
Oh
heard
yeah,
of
I've
that.
heard
I
that.
like the pink one.
They get on the yellow, the purple, the pink. They all spin the same.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
Oh my God. Wait a minute.
Here
Debbie
we go.
lit-
Well,
oh my Lord.
you are able to drink alcohol in Disney World now, so I guess it would help.
Debbie, would you do it?
No. If you really want to see someone get really sick,
No, thank you. I'll pass.
No.
yeah, thank you.
Experience that I've had when I was on Splash Mountain,
Mm.
when I was a little younger. I was about
Mhm.
9 years old the first time at Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
Got to go on Splash Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Got it all the way up to the top.
Yep.
Then the person in front of me felt a little green,
Oh Lord.
and we went down. Yet he decided to upchuck while going down.
Oh Lord.
It sprayed me and everyone else behind us. He was in the
What?
front row.
Oh my God! I bet you that.
And
picture was
then
gross.
2 seconds later, roughly, you would have the splash that washed off the puke. So there you go.
Oh, here's
I'm
one
glad
for you.
he didn't do it after the water happened, but please don't do that on Splash Mountain.
Here's
That
an
really
idea.
does
Don't
not
eat
make a
anything
day.
before you go on any rides.
Oh, and talking about
And that's
Splash
what-
Mountain / Tiana's, it
Mhm.
uses
Yes.
almost the same system. Yes, they changed the
Yes.
system,
Sounds like
But
problem child.
if you have someone that has weight to the very front of Splash Mountain or Tiana's,
You're gonna get soaked.
it is going to have water that's going to go flying over the whole group.
I've seen people get completely drenched.
300 plus pounds is about the right weight if you want to get drenched from the person.
I wouldn't mind it on a hot day, let me tell you.
I would bring a change of clothing.
That too.
I would. I did that with my sister, and she at that time was about 350. We both were in the front row. I was in the front row with her. My cousin was right behind us with my other cousin, guy and girl, and then a group was behind us.
Right.
My cousins, head to toe to shoes to socks, drenched.
I wouldn't know what to do at that point because for me, I only have one.
And then they were walking off. We got pictures of this, both of them standing right next to each other. My cousin that had the long hair, her hair was just like down. It was wet.
Oh my!
And then he had the most pouty face of all young.
Oh, I can imagine that one.
But then right afterwards, we got to see Winnie the Pooh as a meet and greet.
Well, that's what. Oh my!
You know, it made his day that he got to see Winnie the Pooh. He got to hug him, and then the Winnie the Pooh was like, it kind of stopped. Like he knew that was wet.
Yeah, but he didn't realize how wet.
No, but still, it was the picture of him looking down, kind of like a wait, what kind of face, Winnie the Pooh, and then him still drenched, still trying to act mad, but he's happy, but he's mad.
I don't blame him. I mean, the one thing for me that is the biggest problem with me is that
one.
I only have one pair of shoes.
We made that picture into the Christmas photo for that family.
Oh my Lord.
Sent it to the whole family.
Oh my Lord, I can only imagine. Oh my gosh. You know, it's funny. Speaking of...
it was funny. It was funny.
All right. So where are we going next, Richard?
Okay.
We are going, Brand. We might not be going that much more, really. Okay. Right here is where we're going.
All right.
We've changed it since that one it was showed, but I think it is any kind of themed restaurant. What is your most notable one that you remember from whenever? You know, if you remember any of them that are themed.
I do remember a couple, but how about you, Deb?
We opened it up because it was hard to figure out. Just
Peaches and Cream, is that in by the boardwalk?
That's a beach club.
Over in Beach
Club.
A yacht club? No, Beach Club.
Beach Club.
Beach Club.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I want to go to the boardwalk and experience.
Oh, boardwalk is amazing, Debbie. You will love it. Believe me.
Yeah, boardwalk is great. What is the restaurant over there?
It's great.
What is the restaurant at Boardwalk?
I don't know what the restaurant. The only thing I remember is the ice cream place that.
Oh, the ice cream place.
Gives you the big bowl of ice cream.
Oh, that's the Peaches and Cream. That's over in. That's not even Boardwalk. That's over in. Yeah, that's at Beach Club.
Yeah. The Corby likes the Hoopty Doo review. That's a good choice.
Oh, that is a good.
That's a very good choice.
It's very, very much classic. They always have new food, but it's always going to be there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hoopty Doo. If you're going to talk about that, I really want to watch. Oh, what is that over on? That's not in Disney. It's at one of the hotels, but it's the piano player.
Yeehaw
Bob. Yeehaw Bob. Yeah, that.
Yeehaw Bob Jackson. Oh yes, please.
I've heard that.
I want
That I
that.
want to
Oh
be
my
there.
god, that experience is amazing.
I met him.
You
Oh,
did?
very cool.
How neat. When?
Yep. Last year at the
Cool.
Give Kids to the World,
That's awesome.
Oh,
Night of Hope.
yes.
That's awesome.
I heard he was
I
there.
actually have a picture I've taken of him.
Very cool.
Wonderful. That is so awesome.
Then, if you really, I could start talking about the ones outside of the Disney parks, at least. So you're talking about the piano. That is one of them. The piano bar over by Boardwalk.
Jelly rolls.
Jelly rolls.
Jelly rolls is very popular.
Jelly rolls is very popular, and it has dueling
They
pianos
will sing
at times.
all night. Yeah.
Very, very fun atmosphere. I would recommend doing it later in the day, really.
I honestly haven't done it, but
yeah,
I would love to do jelly rolls, especially when they do dueling the piano. And then the entire place does this big, huge the sing-along, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's an experience I haven't got to try yet.
I know, me neither.
It's one of them we both have not got to try, which is something. So we might want to try to do it. It's a thought. It wouldn't be that hard. I don't know about their food there. We could try some of the corn dogs right beforehand that are new, right along that boardwalk.
That's right. We could go to the cake shop.
We never had corn dogs.
Really? Oh my goodness.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. You would love them. They're very good.
Yeah, jelly rolls.
Yep. Me too.
I loved jelly rolls.
I've never been there.
I don't remember what the new corn dog. I believe it's Corn Dog Castle. Didn't they name it Corn Dog Castle?
No, they named it something else because.
But it is the same ones from Disneyland.
Is supposed to go in there soon, right?
It's already opened. The last time I heard.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, recently.
Right. Good.
About a week-ish ago.
Okay.
It opened up.
Wonderful.
And now there is the same corn dogs you can get from Disneyland. Thank goodness at Disney World, because they needed that.
They did.
The batter, the way they made it. Everything's going to be the same exact thing from Disneyland. So thank goodness, because they look fantastic. Recommend if you feel like going for something normal, just a regular corn dog, that's great. But they also have ones that are more extreme. Like they have a hot dog inside of a major pickle, and then they bread the outside with cornmeal and cook it.
I know somebody within the Disney.
Yes, I know. Tina.
Bingo.
I love pickles too. I
love it.
In my refrigerator.
Love it.
Oh yes. Now.
Also, one of my favorite hometown foods is eating pickles.
Yes. And have you tried the pickle from the Disney, or do you remember having one there then?
No.
They're pretty good. I like pickles from Disney. They're like large pickles. Very large. Now, don't get me wrong. They're not as big as their turkey legs. Turkey legster. Yeah.
Sorry.
But turkey legs don't have the flavors, and I believe they are starting to do the flavors for the Disney pickles.
Really?
So I seen that they had a sweet and sour at one time.
Oh, I love sweet and sour. Sweet
and sour pickle.
Those are good.
And then they had one of them that was bacon wrapped pickle. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. You caught my attention.
Yeah, bacon. Hello.
They were asking $21 for the bacon wrapped pickle.
That's a little pricey.
A little bit on the high end. I don't know if I would have tried it at that price.
I don't know either. Next. Yeah, a little pricey.
Yes, I want it to happen.
No, yeah, I know.
And I looked at the pickle itself. It was not regular bacon. It was from Canada, and they were serving it at the
Canadian bacon. Yeah,
they were doing Canadian, thick Canadian bacon.
Yeah,
on the outside of a thick pickle. So it was like yay big.
So, doing themed restaurants. Now, mind you, I'm going to go way, way outside the Disney parks.
Yes.
And I'm going to go into the other one. I'm going to go into Universal Studios.
I was just thinking about that, Universal Studios.
And I'm going to go to Islands of Adventure this time.
Okay.
And I'm going to go into Harry Potter World.
Harry Potter.
Oh, Harry
and
Potter.
I'm doing
That's what I want to do.
That thing is amazing. I love
That's one of my dreams is to do
Boar's Head or the other one?
Oh, Debbie, speaking of Harry Potter, guess what? There is a Harry Potter store in New York City.
Uh-huh.
Where they have everything.
I know.
They even have the butterbeer, too.
Yeah,
they do.
They But which restaurant were you going to talk about for Harry Potter?
Three Broomsticks.
Yeah, Three Broomsticks. Okay.
It's an amazing experience.
I bet it is, yes.
Really
I've been to Boar's Head and Three Broomsticks, and they're both really good.
I love Three Broomsticks. Oh, my gosh. It's really good. It's delicious. It's really, really amazing. So,
yeah.
I decided
I
to
want
go
to experience Universal Studios. Yeah, I never been there.
Oh my gosh, Universal Studios is amazing.
Need to experience it, but I would hold off a few years if you want to experience it all.
Because of all the new stuff coming.
Yeah.
Universal
will make a change. They're having 3 different land areas just for Harry Potter.
Richard, I think it's 4.
They're making another one. I know that.
I know.
Yes. They're making one for the underground of, if I remember correctly, London.
They're doing
underground London, Diagon Alley.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
They're doing more of that.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
They're doing that. They're doing the Nintendo World.
Yep.
They're gonna be doing.
I forget. How to Train Your Dragon.
Yes.
How to Train Your Dragon is a new one.
That's the third one.
Yes. I had to think.
There are 2 more. There's 2 more.
Yes.
Oh, one is devoted to Halloween. I know.
Yeah. They're having a
that one
year-round Halloween area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then the 5th one, I don't remember what it is.
Yeah.
But that's basically what,
So if I remember correctly, the one for Halloween is going to be really interesting.
It's going to be really creepy.
If I remember looking at it correctly, it's going to be, no, it was Monsters.
Yes,
Oh,
Monsters.
The Monsters, the area is going to be one of the new ones too. I forgot about that one.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah, so
it's going to be really fun, but they are taking out the kids' center area to
Corbin,
put in a
you will
new
love
land.
it. Trust me, you will absolutely love it. It is amazing.
Yeah.
Me too, Corby. We had to do that together one time.
Definitely.
Yes, I would. I love the Harry Potter area.
Me too.
If you're gonna do it, I've been there.
I was there once,
like 5 or 6 times. And the last time I went, I did a butterbeer challenge where I tried.
I haven't had butterbeer in a long time.
I tried everything butterbeer. So there was butterbeer fudge. It was okay. Tasted like butterbeer, but that's almost like salted caramel. Almost, it's butterscotch with salted caramel.
But did you have the butterbeer cold or hot?
Yes, I had the butterbeer cold and hot.
I love mine cold.
I have to have it hot to have the best flavor of the butterbeer. The butterscotch flavor is best when it's hot to me. So I would recommend it when you go there next. Try one of the hot one and the cold one. You'll see what I mean. It especially if it's a cold. It also matters if it's a colder or warmer day. True. I was there and it was like 40 degrees outside. It was in December. Cold.
I would be in a Spirit jersey and shorts.
It was a Spirit jersey I was wearing, but a Harry Potter Spirit jersey. Yes, I do have one.
Speaking of that, Spirit jerseys are huge over there.
That heated butterbeer was the savior of my life. It kept me warm the whole day that I was there, and it was good enough. I was there for 5 days. Every single day. That was the first thing I went towards was the heated butterbeer.
Cool.
Yes. I also tried the butterbeer ice cream. I loved it, but it was not at the right time of year. You know, it got me colder.
Was it too sweet or was it?
I loved how sweet it was, though. It wasn't overpowering. I loved it. I recommend it if you're going to try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then they also had galleyweed ice cream.
What is that?
So galleyweed was the drink that Harry Potter drank at Goblet of Fire.
That's right. I remember that.
To dive into the water and get the galleyweeds.
Yes, in the lake. In Moaning Myrtle.
It was Moaning Myrtle, but it was the undersea creatures.
Yeah.
But you have to remember when he tried that, he didn't like the taste really at first.
True, I remember that. Yeah.
And it tastes like a mixture between kale, seaweed, and like lettuce, all three in one.
I would definitely.
And it was in the ice cream. Oh, spinach flavored ice cream. Anyone?
Different.
Oh, it was good. I was like, it tastes like gillyweed.
Well,
gillyweed was a flavor.
Well, if you do put spinach in smoothies, so why not?
Why not? Why not put it into ice cream? I agree.
Right.
I'm like, but it's not really meant to be like a sweet flavor. And it kind of was not. It was more like a savory ice cream, which I don't really know if I like that much. But I'm growing on it because this last time I was at Disney World, I went to Salt and Straw.
Yeah, how was that? I was gonna ask.
I loved it. No, it was Disneyland that I went.
Right,
the most recent trip.
Yeah, that's right.
Disneyland. And I went to Salt and Straw, and I tried the chicken and waffles ice cream.
I want to try that flavor, no joke.
It had a maple layer throughout the whole thing. Yes, it was a milk-based product, so because it's ice cream,
right?
But you could taste the chunks of chicken in it.
Yum.
And the waffle taste was really prominent. I did not expect the waffle taste really. It kind of threw me off a little bit at first, but then after trying it a few more bites, I was like, I'm all in for this flavor.
Oh, absolutely.
It is my favorite flavor of ice cream I've ever had. Counting butterbeer, counting anywhere else, Black Tap. It's over Black Tap's ice cream.
Really? That's interesting because it's
interesting, but it's Salt and Straw.
Yeah.
And it was this and we got to have it because we were Club 33 members, not Club 33. We were D23 members still.
Right.
So D23 member exclusive ice cream flavors. Wonderful. Yes, please.
That's good.
We tried other flavors like it was one of them was rosemary rosé.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
You think you would sound interesting? It was not ice cream. It was a sorbet.
Okay.
Sorbet.
And it was okay, but you know what? I was like, it was a rosemary flavor infused with a ice cream with a not ice cream, but with a sorbet that was the flavor of the other one. What did I say? What rosé? So it tasted like alcoholic almost.
Right.
So
Debbie, which restaurant do you like for their theming and such, whether it's Disney or Universal?
But I mean, like I said, I've never been there, so I don't know what restaurants they have.
Yeah.
So I just know that I want to be. I know I want to go to the Harry Potter.
Yes.
World.
Great.
That's the one.
I really don't know much about the Universal, but Like I said, I haven't really been to like the parks in in 20 years. Like I said, I went last year, and it was kind of limited of what
it's fun to talk about, you know.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard. I mean, I watch things, watch everyone on the streams, and I but I'm not really. I'm concentrating more on them than what's.
Gotcha.
Another big one is the one in isn't that Wilderness Lodge that you have to ask for the ketchup?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I think
Oh, that one. Oh, let me tell you a story on
Yeah,
that.
That's
That was-
steam.
Yeah, I did eat there.
Yeah.
That's the one that I was watching somebody's the stream.
Yes.
And they had eaten there, and
Someone asked for the ketchup, probably.
And Mama Mouse actually got put in jail for that. That was so funny. I was dying laughing during the entire thing.
It's just themes,
so funny.
you know.
It was so funny.
If you do certain things for that restaurant, they do it exorbitantly.
They do, and sometimes they
it's
go,
just like
wow.
50s prime time. It's just not in the parks.
Yeah. But let me tell you, it's very, very interesting.
Yes.
See what they do with it. I would say that one of my other favorite themed ones has to be Casey's Corner in Magic Kingdom.
Casey's Corner is pretty good.
I love it.
It's very kid friendly also because it is food that kids love.
Oh yeah.
You know, they love this kind of food.
Yeah, because especially when you got corn dog nuggets, Coke Zero,
chicken fingers, corn dogs, hot dogs, and nuggets.
Oh yeah.
All four.
I mean, to be honest with you, there are so many themed restaurants.
And then, is this in Disneyland where at Casey's Corner, and then you have to go across the street and it's the ice cream shop?
No, that's Magic Kingdom and Disney World.
Disney World.
Disney World is right across the street from right across the street from the ice cream parlor.
Ice cream parlor. And then
in Epcot, they have all the restaurants, basically all the countries will all be themed. Basically,
yeah.
In a way, yes.
Yes.
All the restaurants.
All of them are. Yes.
I would say, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, if you look at like the one I was talking about a little bit earlier, the Les Cellier, it looks like almost like a cellar. It's pretty cool looking, but it's almost one of the neutral ones.
I've never eaten there yet.
I have, and I've had the steak there. It is. I have to say, it is the best steak in Disney, but I have not had better steaks in Disney. But I know there is some. Steakhouse 71, Albert's. There's a few others.
You know, there is one restaurant that with the theming for me is so perfect for me. And I would give anything right now to go down there and eat there. And that would be Woody's Roundup Barbecue in Hollywood Studios.
I can't wait.
It looks amazing. I just want to take pictures of everything. Eat there and everything. And of course, I still want to go to Woody's Lunchbox, and I still don't know how to get there. No joke. I don't. I can't find it.
He gets lost.
I'll get lost.
He just gets lost.
I get lost.
I need a map.
I use the map on your app.
So do I. And
you still get lost with the map on the app?
I still get lost.
Oh gosh.
All right.
So just think of it as we keep explaining it, but
you have to look. Okay, the next time that I'm in Disney World with you, Richard, you are physically gonna have to show me how to get there.
Yes, I will.
I'll be like the same way because I'll get lost.
See?
Yeah, it's.
I'll be fine if I have
landmarks.
If I turn around,
forget it.
I get.
Yep.
Oh, you should see me sometimes. I am so reliant on that dang Walt Disney World map app. Walt My Disney Experience.
Yeah.
If you know what you're doing, it has GPS into it.
Right, I know.
Oh, okay.
So you would just turn on the app. It would show you where you're going. You can even plug in where you want to go, and you can get walking directions to your next spot.
For that, I need landmarks. I get. Yep, exactly, Corby. Exactly.
Yeah, look at what Corby said before, though. Exactly. Large Woody.
Now wait a minute. Which one? The one at the main entrance to Toy Story Land, or the one inside near the bathrooms? See, this is where I get.
One of them's Buzz and one of them's Woody.
Right. Look where Large Woody.
There's only one that's Woody. The other one is Buzz.
To your left. What? Main entrance. Okay.
Main
So if I'm going into okay. But that's over near the Toy Story Mania. I know where that is.
Yes.
You
It's
go
right
around
by
the corner.
Toy Story Mania is on the left.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, left-hand side. And on
Mhm.
the right-hand side is a big, huge V that
But
one of them is for
Now
Slinky
wait a
Dog Dash.
minute. Now wait a minute. When you look to the right, that's Slinky Dog Dash.
Yes.
I know
And
where
it's
that
before
is.
you hit Slinky, though. It's right before it.
Somebody get me a map.
I tried to show you the map. We went
It didn't
for
work.
3 hours trying to figure this out with him. He's still confused.
I still couldn't find it, guys. I'm telling you, I'm terrible. Once I
He
get
drives
there, I
me
know my
nuts.
directions. Now, mind you, in New York City, it's a different story. But okay. So where are we going next, Richard? Where are we going next? Where are we going next? Where are we going next?
Brand. So the last one, I'm not going to put up the video for it, but it is favorite food that you make.
Ooh.
So you already told us that you don't really cook that much for yourself.
I mean, I don't really have the best working oven stove thing, so it's. I need to get a new one. Hopefully next year or the year after. I need to get a new one. I need to get with the handles, the knobs in front.
Gotcha.
It's getting harder and harder for me to reach over to do it. But I love salmon. That's basically one of my favorite things is to make is salmon.
Okay.
Salmon
is really good if you know how to cook it correctly. I love salmon. Seattle area, we're sockeye salmon country. So yeah.
So that's like basically it. If I had the proper like stove and proper pans and pots, and I probably would cook more, but simple stuff.
Right.
I'll go towards the next my one that I got to learn how to make 3 days ago.
Oh wow. What is it?
3 days ago. I made this for my family and I made it into with a pot and I put the layers in and made it look like swirly all the way around.
Nice. Wow.
That's nice.
What is it?
So, you should know what that is. I used this cookbook.
Oh my goodness.
Ratatouille.
Oh my goodness.
Ratatouille.
Wow. That's fantastic.
I used this book for the first time finally. And I made my family ratatouille from the book.
Wonderful.
It does not have no meat with it. It is a vegetable-based item. And so it's a lot of times my family likes to eat one of each category, which is vegetables, meat, maybe some kind of salad. So it was like a part of a full meal. And I got to make it for them, and it turned out so good. I used zucchini, yellow and green zucchini, if I remember correctly. I used tomatoes. They're just thinly sliced, and once you cook it, all of the juices basically go out of it. So it did not give me heartburn or nothing because of tomatoes. It was really good. Good enough that I'll definitely probably make it again. I know those thinly sliced potatoes. I just basically did that with the sauce, everything that they asked me to put into it, and I went into the oven and cooked it myself. It basically told how long to cook it for what temperature.
Right.
Recipes really worked for me for this one, so it's good enough that I will try to go towards another one, and let's see if I can find one that I'll try to do next. Because I seen it, I thought, right? No, not that one. Right here.
Which one?
It's a double pager. This shows the picture of it.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
And that shows.
That looks so good.
Nice.
So what it is
Mhm.
a blackberry almond pie.
Yum.
Interesting.
Ooh,
I love blackberries.
I want to try it enough that I want that to be my number 2 thing I make on here.
Okay.
It takes about 30 minutes to make.
That's not bad.
6 cups of blackberries.
Wow.
3 tablespoons of lemon juice.
Mm-hmm.
And then 14 ounces of sweet almond dough.
Mm.
So I'm going to have to try to make the dough beforehand, probably.
Of course. Yeah.
But still, you get the point. I try to
Right.
start. I'm enhancing what I can make.
Cool.
I'm going to have, when I go over to Florida, I'm going to have a repertoire of different dishes that I can cook for other people that are in the Disney community that I would make and kind of give to them.
Of course. That's a great
Like
idea.
ratatouille.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Okay.
It's a wonderful idea.
Now,
my brain's going.
Now, with that, I got to ask you, Richard. Now, in that lovely the Disney cookbook, is there anything in that cookbook related to this beautiful creature right here?
No. Not
How
that I know.
about, wait a minute. How about this one?
Maybe. I can see if there is one on him. I want to see if there is something on Beauty and the Beast.
You know which one I'd love to try.
Of course.
Based on this guy. Because I love Cogsworth very, very much. He's so cute. Are there any the Toy Story the recipes?
Yeah. Toy Story Pizza Planet Supernova Burger.
Ooh, that's interesting.
With avocado and spicy mayonnaise. So I might go for that if I take away the spicy mayonnaise.
Oh.
Like Coco has his tamales.
Mm-hmm. Anything for Beauty and the Beast?
That's what I'm trying to see.
The only thing I would think of would be the gray stuff. It's delicious. Don't believe me. Ask the dish.
Page 27.
Mm.
So it's not the gray stuff.
Darn.
Because it is delicious. Don't ask him, ask the dishes.
Still want to try that, actually.
And I could consider trying to make this for you sometime when I see you.
Let me see what it is.
Look at how gorgeous that looks for one.
What is it? Let's see what it is.
Royal
souffle. Wow. I love souffle. I love desserts anyway.
So yeah, that's the royal souffle.
Oh yes. I would totally eat that.
So,
I would totally eat that.
What book? What's the name of that book, Richard?
Disney Enchanted Recipes.
Oh wow! I need to get myself that.
I found it at a local, not local, but a place around here that we call Ace Hardware.
Oh yes, yeah, I have Ace Hardware by me. It was at Ace Hardware?
It was at Ace Hardware.
Why would they be selling Disney books?
I don't know.
I know, that sounds interesting.
See, it's like it's at the Ace because Ace is the place.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Very interesting.
Interesting enough.
Okay, so
just so everyone knows, the Ace Hardware around here, there's one around our area, and it has almost everything underneath the sun to try to buy. Counting almost like a grocery store almost.
Wow.
So our Ace Hardware has a grocery store.
Oh wow. That's different.
It's almost like
a Home Depot.
It's like a farmer's market hooked into it.
Oh my goodness.
It's really cool. It's only open on 3 days, which is Friday, Saturday, and Sundays.
Right. Yeah.
It's not the only grocery store. It's just the farmer's market. It's right there. It's only open 3 days.
I wish I had a grill, Corby. I would grill more because I love grilling.
Yeah. Oh, I love grilling, but my dad has turned me into something more extreme than grilling, which is Traegers. Me and my dad love our Traegers, which is basically it uses pellets or smoke
Okay.
to heat up your food.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I have like a little thing, which is not the best. A little mini air fryer toaster
Okay.
oven.
Yeah.
It's not
That's
one
really
of the air
cool. I
fryers
love
where
air
you just-
frying.
It's not. It's more like a toaster oven.
Yeah.
kind of thing. So because I use that because, like I said,
Wow.
my stove
okay.
oven is. I use the stove. The oven is kaput, and the
Yeah.
stove is almost ready to be kaput. So
Right.
Okay.
So
That
one of my
was
fa-
it.
well, wait a minute. What the, I didn't
That was
mind.
almost it. What is
Yeah.
what is your favorite thing to eat or make?
Okay. All right. For me, I'm gonna go with that a little bit different because I absolutely love Trader Joe's.
Oh yes.
I love Trader Joe's. Okay. So one of the things that I bought recently is a garlic and pesto pizza.
Oh, those things are
You
good.
can even
Yeah.
smell it while it's baking in the oven. You can actually smell the garlic. It is
From
delicious.
Trader Joe's. It is
Yeah.
the only garlic pizza that has cloves on
Oh,
top of the pizza.
Oh, it is delicious.
It
I'm gonna
is
get it
so
for myself
good.
tomorrow,
Really?
actually. I love
I've
garlic
been
and
to
pesto.
Trader Joe's once. I
Oh,
wasn't impressed.
really?
Yeah.
That's
I like Trader Joe's because they always have different kinds of food.
Oh, let me tell. And another thing is they
if you
actually
know
have-
what to get there and you know
Yeah.
that you're paying about the right price.
Have a good night, my dear Corby.
Good night, Corby.
Good night, Corby.
Have a great evening.
I can
I
talk
love
all
that.
about
So can
Trader
I.
Joe's itself, which we might in one of these streams.
So can I.
But
I can
I
do
will
it.
consider it. But
Yeah.
the one thing that always stuck out to me was two big things. For me, main item, so that is chicken masala
Oh, I
from
have that
Trader
upstairs.
Joe's.
I have that upstairs. No joke. I actually bought the
You
chicken.
know it's good.
I have it. I have it. It is
I like
delicious.
chicken masala. I like chicken masala.
It is
I
so
love
good.
masala.
It's
It
the
is like
best
one of my
kind of
favorites.
chicken masala that I've ever had is at
Oh,
Trader
yeah.
Joe's.
Oh,
in
it's
my
wonderful.
opinion.
I have that
Yes, it
upstairs.
is in the refrigerator section. So always keep it
Listen,
refrigerated.
I have it upstairs right now. It
Don't
is
try to
delicious.
freeze it. I've
Don't.
learned that the
Mm-mm.
bad way.
No, do not do
I
that.
tried to freeze it once.
I don't even want to know. Thank goodness mine's in the
It
refrigerator right now.
exploded in the freezer.
That is delicious.
Put it this way. It exploded in the freezer when I tried to open it up.
I think there's a
Never
Trader Joe's
mind.
near me now. I think there's
Yeah.
one near me.
No, thank you.
But the other thing is a weirdly pre-item towards a meal. Their wonderful selection of salads,
I love
lemon,
some of them are pretty.
basil,
I know what.
salad.
Yes, and
I
I've
love
had that.
lemon. I
I've
put
had
lemon.
that.
Basil salad.
I squeeze
that.
lemon
So
on everything.
So
really
good. I
It's really good.
believe
I've
it's
had
the
it.
best salad I've had
I've
in a
had
long
it before.
time. Put up maybe a little bit of sweet raisins with it, and you're happy.
I'm not a raisin fan.
I love my
Oh my
raisins.
gosh,
Okay,
there is
put
so many
some-
good stuff at Trader Joe's. Oh my
put some
god.
grapes on it, maybe. I don't know.
But
Something
seriously,
sweet.
though, guys,
I know something sweet works really well with that sour lemon taste. Oh, it is so
Mhm.
good.
and
It
I've
is so
had it,
good.
and I've had it.
Oh, it is. I've had it like 6 times when I was in New York. That is the one place I did go to was Trader Joe's in New York.
Oh yeah.
I went there almost every week.
Let me tell you, people do Trader Joe's on the subway.
Yeah, I
see people with
I
the Trader
did.
Joe's bag on the subway.
It was a
That's
little
like,
quicker
yep,
with
I
the
knew where
bus.
you went.
It was a little bit quicker with the bus for me,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I went with the subway sometimes.
There's one
but
near me. I
What?
stand up. There's one near me.
Oh,
really?
You're very close to me.
Go,
It's,
go,
um,
Devin, go. It's
big
worth
cities.
it.
You know,
Right.
they're all over.
It's worth
And
it.
what I
Devin. Go
love-
for it.
What I love about Trader Joe's is across the nation, they have
They have great
one
stuff.
price for everything
Yeah.
they make.
Yep. And
So
some
they
of the
don't
prices
use
are great.
inflation rates for the different states.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
They go off of
Oh.
one price. So you will find things that will be a lot cheaper there than anywhere
Yes.
else. But
Yeah.
you will also find things that are a little bit more expensive because
Just
it's
a little
priced.
bit. It's not bad.
It's not bad. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the drinks they have there. Oh my gosh, with the berry lemonade is delicious.
Oh yeah.
The berry lemonade, the green tea, the
Sparkling pear pomegranate lemonade.
I haven't had
Oh,
that yet. I need to find that
yes.
one.
Oh yes.
Okay, that's next on my list.
Yeah, sparkling pear pomegranate
One
lemonade.
thing for dessert, pancake bread. It is the most fantastic dessert
Pancake bread.
item
I
you would ever want in your
love
life.
that
I love
pancake bread.
I love their pancake bread.
Now they also have like German bread there somewhere. What was that called?
They even have pretzel bread there.
They had the pretzel bread.
They have them in like very individual ones.
The ice cream flavors.
They're delicious.
Ice cream flavors are pretty good there. If you go towards the seasons,
are amazing. Debbi, you need to get to Trader Joe's as quick as you can.
Trader Joe's is pretty good.
Go.
They do have online shopping because that's all I do now. It's grocery.
They do.
I think they do.
Because I had to do. That's all I do now. It's online grocery shopping.
Yeah.
I
have to give myself something to walk towards if I'm going to go eat.
If I go to Trader Joe's, let me tell you something. Trader Joe's stuff is just amazing. The grilled rosemary chicken with rice in the refrigerator section.
The best out of Trader Joe's, but it is good.
The lemon chicken, Richard?
The lemon chicken's really good too. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Have you
curry chicken? I love that curry chicken that they have there.
Which one? The one
yellow curry chicken.
Which one? Is that in the freezer section or is that in the refrigerator section?
Refrigerator.
Here's one for you. Grilled chicken with balsamic vinaigrette. Delicious. That's
and my sister has agreed, and everyone else in my family has agreed.
Yes.
The albacore tuna cans that they have at Trader Joe's subsides any of the cans that you get anywhere else.
I get it.
Because number one, they're a little bit cheaper, and number two, you're not getting. If you go cheaper towards other places, you have a tendency to have some like fish bone and stuff like that with it.
Well, I don't eat fish.
This one does not. It does not, and it is cheaper than like chicken of the sea or anything like that. And
I got a whole bunch of cans of tuna because that's
it's good.
One thing they're making a lot is tuna fish.
But
sandwiches.
I swear their albacore tastes a little bit different, and it's better. It's better than anyone that I've tasted. So
and their lemon cheesecake is really good.
I used to love lemon. Yeah, lemon I love. Now, if you're talking about lemon, lemon cookie bar.
I need to get those the next time I go to Trader Joe's, which will be soon.
Those are so good.
Really?
It has a graham cracker crust
cookie. How about this one?
Then it has the cream of lemon, and it is a powerful lemon flavor. And
I'm right up my alley.
It is so good.
How about this one?
It was rich enough. I love myself some lemon. It was rich enough. I could only eat 2 at a time.
How about this? Their sour cream donuts are delicious.
Oh, yeah.
I love Trader Joe's sour cream donuts. They are delicious.
Debbi,
seriously, you need to go to Trader Joe's
Trader Joe's is great.
I'm not kidding. We're just giving you a whole bunch of items.
Take us with you. Take us with you.
Yes.
I'll see you later.
Your computer, you're holding it around. Let's go to Trader Joe's.
Except it closed.
Well, darn. Well,
9 o'clock.
Maybe you can go next week.
Yeah.
You know?
I already ordered a whole bunch of groceries, so I don't need any more right now.
Darn.
Next month I'll do my grocery shopping.
Okay.
Also, for anyone that is wondering, if you really want a really good Southern meatloaf, Trader Joe's.
Oh,
Their
they
meatloaf.
do have good chicken parmesan.
The chicken
That's very
parmesan.
good.
Yeah,
I haven't
chicken
had meatloaf
parmesan.
in so long.
Oh. I just
Mm.
had the chicken parmesan yesterday. Delicious.
Okay.
Uh-oh, somebody's ding-a-ling and it's not me.
Dinner. So
Oh.
I'm gonna end this.
All right.
Okay, yeah, you need to eat, Richard.
I gotta eat.
We're
My
talking
dinner
about
just
food
got
anyway.
done and ready, hot and
This
spicy.
was wonderful, Richard. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much for
Thank you for
having
coming,
us.
Debbie. It's such a great stream.
Hopefully everyone has a great day. We're not going to try to put the ending video, so we'll have a few videos that we don't do,
Of course.
and then we'll know which one we need to take out and replace. Everyone have a great day.
Yes, like, comment, and subscribe.
Yep, like, comment, and subscribe.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye. We love you, Pete.
Yep.
Yep. Fly, goes fly.
Oh. I thought I ended it.